Hey, Drewski, how you doing? There you go with that earthling stuff again. What did MA turn you into? What? You sent me an email? Okay, I gotta go check it out. What did MA turn you into when she held you captive in that cellar? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go check it out though, Drew. Okay. That is hilarious itself, Drew. Calling people earthlings. I want to know what you is. You a Martian. But look, I ain't gonna be up here long, maybe about 10 minutes. You an alien. Oh Lord. Well, you know I ain't gonna never be able to get up in that car of yours, cause see, I like it here on planet Earth, you know. And when I leave this planet, I want to go wherever the maker, the creator is. Aliens, I don't know where they at. I don't know. They might be on the other side of MA's, whatever. I don't want nothing to do with it though, Drew. I'm scared. I'm very scared, okay? I got 3 fingers and no belly button. Oh, Lord. See, yeah, I'll never need a ride, Drew. Listen, always gonna have bus pass. Will travel. Hey, Audrey, you hear this mess that's going on up here today? I only come to be up here about maybe 10, 15 minutes, guys. And Drew came right in with the stuff. Got me laughing. Do you need a ride? No, I'm going to stick with the earthlings. I'm going to have to. I have no choice. I'm about afraid. I'm very afraid, Drew. I can't go. I can't. See, you done been around that gal, plus you itchy still, and you got them fleas jumping and popping and skipping all over the place. No, I'm good. Matter of fact, I'm going to get me another bus pass. I'm going to have 2 bus passes. No, I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to have 2 more, because I'm going to have 3. Okay? I have green eyes now. See, no. In your car, you'll never catch me, baby. Listen, my mama ain't raised no fools. If she ever had a fool for a kid, her name wasn't Sharinabelli. But listen, I just wanted to come up here and talk briefly about, I don't know why I couldn't hold this, but is that infection? You know what? I have green eyes now. Is that infection? It's probably something a little bit stronger than infection. I don't know. It's probably something, Lord, the doctors can't even cure. Lord, because you know for an infection, the doctors got something for that. But it sounds like to me that you got something that the doctors ain't going to be able to cure, Drew. Drew, go back in the basement and just let it all be over with. You know what I mean? That's an infection and a lot of bacteria. Woo! Audrey, I think it goes a little stronger. I don't know. Is that? But listen, y'all, I was looking at some of Bloveslife stuff, right? She did a video. And I guess she got a whole family there, right? And she tickled me, Bethany did, because she was talking about, because they were eating, her and Walter was eating, her brother Walter was eating tacos, right? And I guess for Taco Tuesday or whatever. But Drew is a mess. It really messed me up. People have been warning you about People have been, listen, why you think she ain't over at Bethany's house right now? They don't want none of whatever she got. They say, get somebody else to do it. They don't want it. See, it's only people who just don't believe poop stink unless their face is all up and through it. Them the folks that get all that old crabby stuff that she putting out. But yeah, I was so tickled a little bit because they look like they're having a ball over there. Walter, chilling with Walt and her brother. He's over there. Her whole family. And Bethany was talking about, I don't know if y'all caught the video, but Bethany was talking about how all of her siblings have big appetites. She said all of my siblings can eat, but we're all small in stature. She said, and they are all here. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Bethany. Ain't that what Walter call her, Bethany? You don't call her Bethany. He said Bethany. I'm like, wait a minute. You done left out a sibling. See, Drew, you might do good to watch that video because if her own siblings, all of her siblings are there, all of them. She said Walter was there, then she went down the gamut. She said Walter and her have the same mother and father. Her other siblings, they have the same dad, but different mothers, right? So I'm like, well, where, where does this leave old M.A. at? She's somewhere with her girlfriend sucking on sorrow, as she should be. Hey, Audrey, Miss Sharon, I caught that shade from Bloveslife. Did you catch it, girl? I'm like, wait a minute. She said all of my siblings got appetites, and all of them are small, and all of them are here. I'm like, oh, good. See, M.A., that's why you can't go nowhere, because you done burnt too many bridges, and you don't know how to stop. You don't, you caught it, Audrey. I'm like, wow. Wow, they just don't want no pause. And when you didn't have somebody supposed to be family, friends, or whatever, who turn around and just, just burning bridges. You just let them be over there by themselves, until they, run out of bridges. And then once they try to get themselves together, I don't think I would trust it. I mean, she would have to, show me in some type of spectacular, or I mean, a family member would have to show me in some type of spectacular way that they are a changed being. Because otherwise, you keep setting yourself up for the okie doke. And life is too short to be fooling with all of that shenanigans. They definitely have a good time when they're together. Yes. And Walter, he over there, he's just talking about how, he high up and everything. He ain't calling himself the Puff Puff Gang for nothing because he like to do his Puff Puff. Make no daggone, make no bars about it. He gonna do, and they just look like they're having a good time. And then while I was looking at Blovesife's video, what popped up? M.A. going live. And she's somewhere eating on some poor looking little taco. Probably was feeling left out. And ran and begged somebody to come go with me so I can go get this poor little lost, look like it wannabe taco. Because she probably done seen her sister and her siblings over at Bethany. And that's sad, though. Yes, Audrey, I'm going to the emergency room. Dude, that's why your eyes... What? Dude, that's why your eyes are green. Truth again, I'm going to... You keep it up, they're going to be taking you somewhere else in an emergency room, okay? All right? That taco was everything. You need to go to the Mayo Clinic. Not the... See, I was thinking that, Drew, but I wouldn't say it. I was thinking that. But I wouldn't. I wasn't going to let it part my lips. Mm-mm. We ain't going to take it to that extreme, but listen, baby, you gonna need shots everywhere, not just in the buttocks, but you gonna... He said, stop saying that, Drew. You're not going to do more. You're not going to do more. But you gotta start taking heed, though, Drew. And you gotta leave questionable suspecty things alone. You know, if it looks and quacks like a daggone MA, you run. And you run fast. You grow a fourth and fifth leg if you have to and just get out of there. Say, ma'am, no thank you. I've had enough. I don't need no more. Can't take no more. Done tore me all up from the ceiling to the floor. Can't take no more. After a while, I'm telling you, something been done jumped on you, honey, and doctors ain't gonna be able to get rid of. Oh my Lord. But they don't have a child. That's because, listen, that's because ain't no telling what that girl got running all up and through. And you know, I mean, oh my Lord, poor Drew. I was going to show y'all the what you call about my daggone thing that calmed going out, so ain't no need to worry about it. I'm going to get on up off here. But I just had to come and talk about that. I'm like, listen at Bethany. Get up out of here, Bloveslife. Somebody said she was a queen of shade. I'm like, okay. She tricked me with her charisma. Listen. Ooh, everything that glisten ain't gold, baby. Listen, now you gonna have to stop following your lying eyes and just try to, listen, use the old gray mat up there. Because sometimes these old eyes, they be tricking me left and right. I'm thinking I'm seeing one thing and then wait a minute. What? Take the glasses off. I can see clearly now. The fog is lifted. Oh, Lord have mercy. She tricked me. Okay, I read. Well, you stop falling for that charisma because she ain't got nothing. No, I don't even call that charisma. That's the old folky dokey deck number 52. What's that? I'm trying to think of something slick to say, but it ain't coming. Audrey say, Drew got tricked by that BBL from Mexico. Oh, listen, she fed me some of that. Get away from the shelter. And you sat up there and ate it. And you sat up there and ate it. Oh, Audrey say Drew got tricked by that BBL from Mexico. Oh, my Lord. Guys, I got to get up out of here. I just wanted to come. I couldn't. Listen, Audrey, when I saw that, I'm like, well, wait. Well, wait. And then again, wait. I was like, wow. M.A., you done burnt your bridges, so eat your little stinky little taco. Cause Walter over there having himself a glorious time. I think they're all there. Because Bethany said that I heard Dalvin's voice. I know that what's the Darius? I know he's there because he did a video with her a couple days ago. She said they was there for a couple of days now, so they're gonna be there for a little bit longer. I don't know. I don't think Cindy is there though. Sin City. I don't think she's there. But yeah, funky. But that's messed up when your own flesh and blood don't want nothing to. But see, that's the bed some folk lie in. I mean, that's what they make. Then they got the lie in it. That's the bed that some folk make, and then they got to turn around and lie in it. Make sure I had to back the video up. Me too. Me too, Audrey. I couldn't. I'm like, wait, what? But see, that's just how, people don't want to be bothered with a bunch of funky, as Drew just said. That funky mess, they don't always want to be bothered, you know? And I know for me, I can only speak for me, the older I get, the more peace I'm looking for. I ain't got time for people playing games, people running all kinds of mess. I don't have time for no shenanigans. I like to have fun. What Drew say? They probably know her waste and foolishness. They do. They do, Drew. And they don't want to be bothered. And I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Especially after she done try to accuse Bethany's husband of coming on to her. I mean, she done burnt the bridges so many different times. I remember, rooting back in the day when I first started watching Bethany, and I seen her do a seafood boil with her sister, Adrian. So I was introduced to Adrian through Bloveslife, and I mean, then they had a falling out. They were there, and then they had a falling out. And then Adrian came on and she was talking about it and this, that, and the other. But somehow in my heart of hearts, I knew she was the culprit. Adrian was. M.A. I'm sorry, I'm calling the woman's name. Lord have mercy. But anyway, I knew she was the culprit about behind a whole bunch of stuff, falling out stuff. And but then I used to root for them. I was so glad when they came back together. But then M.A. messed it up all over again. Went to running her mouth about a whole bunch of nothing. Anything for the sake of a video. You know? But, I was glad when they got finished and tied. Enough is enough already. Drew, you gonna get to that point one day. I'm holding out hope for you, baby. I'm holding out that them green eyes gonna maybe go back to that brown stage. And you gonna stay. Yeah, baby, I'm holding out for you. Because we're going to get this daggone girl. You going to cut all them daggone ties with that mess. Because that mess ain't doing nothing good for you. Got your eye one up here and one down there. No, that ain't how people... We ain't supposed to have an eye up here and an eye down there. No, everything's supposed to be kind of like, Your head ain't supposed to be going like that. No, something. We going to hold our hope for you. But guys, listen, I'm going to get up out of here. Because y'all know I got to get up at 5, so... I sent you a funny picture of me at the party. I'm going to go check it out when I get up off of here. I'm going to get up off of here right about now. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, Audrey, Drew. Thank y'all for coming and hanging in there with me. I see it's 9 people in the room, 10 people in the room. Y'all ain't had to come to the chat, but y'all go ahead on and double tap your screen like the video. Please and thank you. And then subscribe to Sharinabelli if you haven't already done so. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Audrey.